The greatest artists like Dylan, Picasso, and Newton risked failure. If we want to be great, we've got to risk it too. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you, and you can change it, you can influence it, you can build your own things that other people can use. I would rather gamble on our vision than make them top product. We've got to make the small things unforgettable. You've got to have a problem that you want to solve, a wrong that you want to right. It has got to be something that you're passionate about, because otherwise you won't have the perseverance to see it through. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent, because this is our life. Life is brief, and then you die, you know, and we've all chosen to do this with our lives. So it better be damn good. It better be worth it. That's been one of my mantras: focus and simplicity. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. My model for business is the Beatles. They were four guys who kept each other's kind of negative tendencies in check. They balanced each other, and the total was greater than the sum of the parts. That's how I see business. Great things in business are never done by one person. They are done by a team of people. What a computer is to me is the most remarkable tool that we have ever come up with. It's the equivalent of a bicycle for our minds. How does somebody know what they want if they haven't even seen it? Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. I'm as proud of many of the things we haven't done as the things we have done. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. If you keep your eye on the profit, you're going to skimp on the product. But if you focus on making really great products, then the profits will follow. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. Let's go invent tomorrow instead of worrying about what happened yesterday. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Creativity is just connecting things. Innovation comes from saying no to 1,000 things. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and every one should be really excellent. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. The people who are doing the work are the moving force behind the Macintosh. My job is to create a space for them, to clear out the rest of the organization and keep it at bay. Remember, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Details matter. It's worth waiting to get it right. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. I'm as proud of what we don't do as I am of what we do. It's really hard to design products by focus groups. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. I think the things you regret most in life are the things you didn't do. The journey is the reward. The people who think they are crazy enough to change the world are the ones who do. You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Great things in business are never done by one person. They are done by a team of people. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever, because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart even when it leads you off the well-worn path. I want to put it in the universe. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. The most precious thing that we all have with us is time. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. It's not a faith in technology, it's faith in people. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Great things are not accomplished by those who yield to trends and fads and popular opinion. The doers are the major thinkers. The people that really create the things that change this industry are both the thinker and doer in one person. Technology is nothing. What's important is that you have a faith in people, that they're basically good and smart, and if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance.